is a response to John's National Finish a Revision of Your Book. I mean, seriously, come on, month! I want to be part of that too! I need to be a part of that too. I have been writing a book since I was 10 years old. You know, John, how you said that you would still be writing that book that you wrote when you were in first grade if your teacher had not ripped it out of your hands? That's me. And there was no one to rip it out of my hands. So, still writing it. Okay, I'm not writing the same draft, and I wasn't 6 years old, I was 10. But still. But unfortunately, since I like to send it out to my friends, I don't think I'll be able to finish a revision. It's more like finish an edit of your life's work. I mean, seriously, come on, month. But anyway, that is what I will be doing in November, and I'm glad to hear that you'll be doing something similar. But it also occurred to me that this meant if you're doing a revision of a book, John, there's a book you're not telling us about. You just finished Paper Town. How fast a writer are you? I think you're lying about not being very fast. I think you're holding out on us, John. Anyway, so today I was the world's most ghetto wood nymph. Okay, I'll give you a view of this. If you can believe how lame this costume is. And I presented it in front of a room of 600 squealing children! Hooray! And helped me costumed librarians who had much better costumes tell stories to... It had to be more than 600 children and their parents. That was awesome, though. It was awesome. It's just I had the lamest costume. That was what wasn't awesome, because I have no money and no time to invest in resources in which to make a nice costume. I'm not particularly crafty, but I probably could have worked something out if I had money or time, which I don't. So I have this, the lame costume. But in the evening, for my teen program, I wore this. Some of my friends from undergrad might recognize this. This is a much better version of what I had one year. Oh, can you see it? Can you see it? I don't know. You can read it. It's magnetic poetry, and it's two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Go, Robert Frost! But yeah, so I wore this, and our teen turnout was the exact opposite of our youth turnout. We got a total of 2, because teens do stuff in the evening on Halloween. I mean, who doesn't? So yeah, but I made this nice costume for it anyway. And John also mentioned that he is going, well, he was at, not anymore, because I take a while to respond to things. But he was at the amazing Seattle Public Library, and there's a reason, at least one reason, the Seattle Public Library is amazing. This is your nerdy library fact of the day! One of our most famous librarians, easily one of our most famous librarians, she has an action figure, she's such a famous librarian, is Nancy Pearl, and she was the director of the Seattle Public Library. So yes, there are famous librarians, if you can believe it. And also, your 19th century sex scandal of the day is that Melvil Dewey, the creator of the Dewey Decimal System, and Adelaide Hayes, the inventor of the Pseudox system, which is a classification system for government documents, had a sex scandal. And it was all Melvil Dewey's fault because he's a dirty, dirty man, or was, you know, before he died. But he almost got kicked out of the American Library Association for that, because they're like, well, Adelaide Hayes is this lovely, nice, sweet lady, and Melvil Dewey is this dirty, dirty man. So it should be the Dirty Decimal System, but that's your fact of the day! Go 19th century sex scandal! Yeah! So, happy Halloween from the Ghetto Wood Nymph. who is now Magnetic Poetry.